What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only Ash Brown, and this is the ashsaidit show. Over 1,800 episodes, 500,000 streams worldwide and growing, and none of this is possible without you guys. So I thank you for all of your love, all of your shares throughout the years, the cares, and all that good stuff. And one of my favorite events that we host here in Atlanta every single year is back with a bang. I'm talking about bigger, better, tastier, all the good things, all the things, all right? So I have with me founder of Taste of Atlanta, the wonderful DeSena. Hey, Dale.
Hey, Ash, how are you?
I am great. How are you doing today?
I am wonderful. It's a good day.
It's a good day to have a day. I love it. Dale, for people that are not familiar, what is Taste of Atlanta?
Well, Taste of Atlanta is everything you would want all in one place. We have food. We have amazing taste from restaurants from all over Atlanta. We have beverage tasting. We have wine, beer, cocktail tastings, live music. It's everything that you would want for the ultimate entertainment experience.
Yes, I remember just going to the event just year after year after year, from just good food, stuffing my face with good food, to good performers. You guys always pick really top notch, and I love that a lot of the performers are usually local. So they're from the metro area anyways. So I absolutely just love the whole experience. Beautiful experience.
No, we changed a little bit maybe since the pandemic hit since 2020. We made our pivot, as many businesses have, but we are still all about supporting the Atlanta area restaurants.
Yes.
That is number one on our list of things to accomplish.
Yeah.
What we also have done is we made another few changes where we're not that huge 3-day weekend in Midtown. What we've decided to do was sort of hit the road. And in doing that, we chose 4 culinary communities all around Atlanta where we will travel to produce a grand tasting experience. That's what we're now calling it, a grand tasting. And we will showcase 25 or more restaurants in that community. So we'll have 4 events this year. Our first one is Food That Rocks.
Yeah.
That's the only one not called Grand Tasting, actually. So it's Food That Rocks in Sandy Springs on June the 8th. And then we will be on the west side of Atlanta with our Grand Tasting Westside, July 20th. Then we move up to Alpharetta, and it is our Grand Tasting Alpharetta on September the 7th. And then we come back down to Midtown October 19th for Grand Tasting Midtown. You'll probably also notice that we're not on the weekend this year. All of our events, we decided to move to a Thursday night from 6 to 10 p.m. And they are going to be awesome, phenomenal tasting experiences.
Yes, absolutely looking forward to that. I mean, all of them, all really good culinary. I mean, just Georgia in general, we just have great food down here. But I think that you guys picked the main spots that people are going to really enjoy the experience.
They really are. And the whole idea is still the ability to go to a party, to an event, taste 25 restaurants all in one place. Plus, one of the new additions that we've added is our decadent dessert bar. And so we'll have about 5 different bakeries who are providing different unbelievable, delicious sweets from cupcakes and cookies and candies and all kinds of yummy desserts.
I love that. Now, are you guys going to also be able to still incorporate some music or maybe some local talents?
You bet. In fact, we added more music. So we will have local bands who will participate and will play at each of our events. We've also added an awesome electric violinist. We've added other types of entertainment, from a caricature artist, a tarot card reader, just lots of other fun things to kind of fill in the gaps with something fun to do every time you turn around.
Yes. And one of my favorite parts of the event was also, the food is great, the music, the atmosphere is good, but you guys also get some of the best bartenders, all right? The best mixologists from all these different regions
Yes.
ever.
In fact, this year we're even adding our Best Beverage Award that our attendees will vote for. All these years we've been doing our best taste, but we decided that our cocktails and our wine and beer were so good that we wanted to reward the best cocktails. So we're going to have some awesome cocktail making from Tito's, from Bullet, from Don Julio, from Casa Don Ramon. We've got Avion Tequila. We've got a lot of awesome cocktail tastings that will be happening.
Yes. Oh wow, that makes my heart smile just a little bit more, Dale.
And you know what? It's so funny because this is the type of event that I like to go to.
Yeah.
It's all inclusive, so you pay one ticket price and you get all you can eat. So you'll get to taste all of those different restaurant tastings. You also get to have as many cocktail tastings, wine, beer tastings as you want. So you never have to reach for your wallet again. Once you're in, you are golden.
And that's the type of thing that like I said, doing these events and working with you guys previously, you always make sure that you take care of the customers, because that's the last thing people want to do is reach in their pocket, have to try to make change and all this stuff. They pay one flat fee. They're good to go for the evening. I love it.
Exactly. And the other idea too is that I started this company 24 years ago. Wow. And we have morphed into these hyper local tasting events, but our mission continues to be the same, which is turning tasters into diners. So we want to introduce all of our supporters, our attendees, to all these great restaurants, these great spirit products, beverages, but we want them to support the community, and we support several nonprofits in the Atlanta area. Right. The community support is so awesome, and we just want the Giving Kitchen and Second Helpings Atlanta and our Community Assistance Center for people to know who they are and what they do and all the good things that they do for our community.
I think that's beautiful. That's really a beautiful thing, because, while businesses and corporations were affected by the pandemic, so were a lot of these nonprofits. All of them, actually.
So many. I mean, event business was hit hard. The restaurant business was hit hard. The nonprofits. But you know what? We really are out of this. We're working hard to showcase everyone we can. We want it to be a win-win where we all win. The consumers get to go to a great event. Event business is coming back. Restaurants are being supported. I think alcohol is the one thing that did great during the pandemic, but they can always use a little bit more help.
I agree. I want to talk a little bit about the venues. City Springs, of course, that perfect setting. People love it. Easy for people to get to there in Sandy Springs. The Foundry at Puritan Mill. Why was that picked?
We really found that there are so many great restaurants on the Westside, and we wanted to showcase them. We wanted to, shine a light on those. And the Foundry is a space where we used to hold our Southern Wing Showdown. I don't know if you remember that one before the pandemic.
Okay.
It'll come back another day, but not this year yet, but it will come back. But the Foundry is just an awesome space. It's an old warehouse that's been renovated, and it has air conditioning in July.
Gotcha.
And lots of parking and good parking.
Yes, and then Alpharetta, that's September the 7th. You guys are at the hotel at Avalon, which I love that hotel. Oh my gosh, if I could live there, I would.
It's a beautiful spot. It really is. And again, this is about us. Even these events that we're doing are more intimate, more upscale.
Yes.
And we want the property to be, a good partner for us. And the hotel at Avalon, they're great people.
Yes, they are. And then finally, the last grand tasting at Midtown is going to be the,
Epicurean Hotel Atlanta. And we did an event there last year, and they have the most awesome rooftop
they do.
event space. So we'll be back up on the 9th floor, overlooking all of downtown Atlanta. With their rooftop, their ballroom, and they have another really unique space that is called their culinary theater. And so we'll have a couple of different cooking classes that will happen as well.
Okay. Cool.
But really, today, our first one out the gate this year is Food That Rocks in Sandy Springs.
Yeah.
And I live in Sandy Springs, and it is just a great place with great restaurants, great chefs. It's really going to be an awesome party.
All right, Dale, I'm going to ask a question because one of my favorite spots is out there in Sandy Springs, and I'm really hoping he's on the bill this year. Chef Rob's Caribbean Cafe. Please tell me. Please, it'll make my day.
Of course. Chef Rob. Oh, he's my buddy. I love Chef Rob.
I love Chef Rob.
Yes, he has been involved with, he has done Food That Rocks for all 8 years that we've been doing this event. So, yes, he will be there.
Okay. All right. I didn't make sure because I'm like, if he's not on the bill, I might feel away. But no, he's on it. We don't have to worry. No worries.
No, he will absolutely be there, and he'll be there with his amazing jerk chicken.
Yes.
We've got some other great restaurants too. Big B's Fish Joint, they're going to be doing some shrimp and grits. Doesn't that sound yummy?
That is amazing.
City Barbecues.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Smoked brisket. The Flying Biscuit will be there with some stuffed French toast with yum. And Gus's Fried Chicken will be there. Saba Raba. Ooh, yummy. The Mediterranean spot will be there with some hummus and pita, Israeli pickles. The Select. Oh, have you been to the Select?
I haven't been yet. Since I've been back. I got it. Oh my gosh.
They are fantastic. And they're going to have a crab and wild mushroom tart.
Oh my
which
gosh.
Sounds so good.
That sounds amazing.
And then Under the Cork Tree is going to have a spicy cavatelli with oyster, mushrooms, Italian sausage. Yum.
Oh my goodness.
All of the food is just phenomenal.
It is.
It is the best place to taste everything that you want and learn about where you can go back and what Sandy Springs restaurants you want to visit.
Yes, no, I will say Taste of Atlanta is one of those places, one of those events that I discovered so much food and so much alcohol.
It's true. It's so true.
It is.
A new restaurant we've got coming this year that's not new to the Sandy Springs community is the Brooklyn Cafe. And they're going to be doing a lobster bisque with jumbo lump crab.
Oh, my gosh.
How good is that?
That sounds outstanding. I'm so hungry right now.
Every dish is going to be outstanding. So it's going to be the place to be. Can I mention, everybody, the place you go for tickets is foodthatrocks.org. Very simple. Foodthatrocks.org.
Gotcha. And for everyone that wants to get any of the grand tastings, where do they need to go?
tasteofatlanta.com.
Okay. Sounds like the plan. Dale, thank you so much for coming through today. Oh my gosh. I'm so hungry.
God, me too. We're always hungry.
Always hungry, Dale. Much more success. I will see you this year. At one of the tastings, maybe a couple. We'll see how life works out. But definitely we'll be through there.
And we both said earlier, cool beans.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Can't wait to see you.
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Till next time, you guys.